Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment. This channel is about just being pretty in tune in all aspects of what is happening up in the world, up in general. So that's why I'm pretty much gonna politic up on my life, what's happening up in the economy, and just everyday life situations that we might go through up on a regular basis, y'all. So let's get pretty in tune. Please subscribe, and show your girl some love, okay? Let's get pretty in tune. So today I want to talk about these domestic violence cases because I see it so much. I witness it. And I was in a domestic violence relationship once before. So I know firsthand how serious that stuff can get. And it can get pretty much real. And the reason why it's up on my heart because nowadays you seeing more and more women's losing their life over this, losing their life over domestic violence. Okay. If that's, I know love is blind and can take over your heart. I mean, and it can take over your mind. And that's a real statement. I know when I was when I was like 18, my first relationship, I lost my virginity at 18, and I was madly in love with this man. And that was the first nigga to start whooping up on me. And I stayed there for years, okay, because I thought it was love, and I was crazy in love with this man. And it's crazy because no one would knew that this man was even putting his hands up on me unless you was literally around me, like really close with me. But like family and friends would have never knew. I never disclose it. This man paint a beautiful picture, very sweet and calm, but behind closed doors, I was getting my ass whooped on a regular. So do not ever judge a book by its cover because you really don't know what people be going through. And then people think that that's love, you know. Oh, they crazy over one another. Oh, it's fine because they love each other. No, especially if in my my community. Let's just say that. Even though it probably happened everywhere, but I'm saying from where I was able to see and experience, it's normalized. Okay? You can see a person getting their ass whooped and you talk to stay about their business. You ain't got nothing to do with that. That's him and her business. Stay up out of it. That's what we taught. Like we normalize seeing that, right? So we make them comfortable to be woman beaters, or women can whoop men too. So either vice versa. It's not nothing normal about that. That's like it could be just the wrong place, time, the wrong mental state can have that person to snap. They on some of the wrong drugs, things can go too far. You seen it more and more as people is okay with pulling guns out upon each other as couples. Like that's normal now. Oh, that the nigga pulled a gun out up on me. Friends, oh girl, cause he love you. That nigga put that gun out upon you. No, that's how many people wind up dead. Okay, cause shit can escalate. You point a gun, you triggering it wrong, boom. Now they shot, now they killed. That's how that stuff happen 99% of the time. Men is okay with threatening you. I kill you. Women is okay with accepting it. Oh, he ain't gonna kill me. That's something he gonna do. And more you see these women getting killed. on the regular. And most of the time, it'd be like they either was crying out. People seen the signs, never said nothing, never did nothing, and or they cried off for help, and people just like, hey, you gonna have to, deal with that up on your own. And nowadays, these men are killing women and their kids with them. A murder suicide. They taking the whole family in them. It's getting sad out here. It's getting sad out here. People need to literally grow mentally and spiritually, and we need to start promoting more healthy relationships. We need to normalize it. Okay, a lot of people stand thinking that that's love. A lot of people, a lot of them don't even value themselves enough to walk away. So you got to have low self-esteem, and I know I did. I had low self-esteem. I had to. You have to do the healing work upon yourself to ask yourself, why would you allow that? After that, I never let a man ever hit me. In any signs of it, I'm getting the fuck up out of that. Get out of it. You're gonna start seeing the signs. But you experience it but some people, they can be in an abusive relationship after abusive relationship because that's what they attract. They didn't do the healing work. But once you do the healing work and evolve, like once it does come near you, to get the fuck up out of that, right? So you grow from it. You lock that spirit that keep on trying to come attack you. What? Let me see the chart. Yeah, I can't wait till these kids back in school because, baby, I don't never have no peace. Huh? Leave me alone, please. No. You can't go. Oh. So it's real. These people is getting they kids killed with them. And then the men whacking them killing themselves too. I mean, just look at how much you see it. That's some type of demonic spirit that is roaming around here. I'm not lying. Like we like this needs to be talked about. Like this spirit of these low vibration energies, that is alone taking over. And I understand why they should do checks for guns, even though they might use it up in the wrong way because some people just need to protect themselves, but then they can use it. It's like the pros and the cons that come with it. It's like you can see the reason why they really do need to, but then you can see how it can cause conflict with the ones who not up on that mentally right and just trying to protect themselves. Everybody don't need that. Everybody mental state is don't need that. People get high and drunk and off drugs every fucking day, B. And the motherfuckers do not know how to act behind closed doors. You'll be see heckling and Jane or some shit like that. You have to start loving yourself enough to walk away and realize it ain't love. I seen people who been in domestic violence for years and still there getting their ass whooped, and I will never understand it. I'm not the one to judge. I've been there, I've done that, but I cannot just be getting my ass whooped up on a regular. I gotta love myself just a little bit more. And it's really just being honest with yourself and healing old wounds. My mama used to beat me like that. So I felt like it was okay. My mama beat me for no fucking reason all the time. Time I started having sex, I literally attract that. He started whooping on me. I thought it was a love. I thought it was normal. That's why I don't play that shit with my kids. I show my kids nothing but love. I don't even whoop them belly. They need to know what love is. I try talking to them. I'm real vocal with them. Teach them love. I'm always kissing them. I'm always hugging them. Like they know what love is. You know what I'm saying? It's real out here. It's real. Then you got that around your kids. That create a terrible environment for your kids, and your kids dealing with your burdens now. We got to do better as a society. We got to kill a lot of things that's been taught and that we learned from our mamas and they mamas and they mamas mamas. Like we need to ban and banish a lot of those spirits that no longer serve us. We need to rise above it because as long as you keep them low vibrational spirits, you would never vibe higher. These women don't get it. And then sometimes they have kids with these men. They would kill you and that kid, and they would control you with that kid. It is not nothing okay or cute about a man that pulls a gun up on you. If a man pulls a gun up on you, I ain't ever fit to think a man love me. That nigga pull a gun up on me, that nigga must hate me. That nigga got inner hate for me. A lot of times these motherfuckers be sleeping with their enemy. Y'all need to get woke to what the fuck is going on. Love don't feel like that. Love is pure. Love have heal you. Love have grow you. Get with somebody that's mentally compatible with you. But you can get there because you still mentally not healed. You still mentally probably putting your hands up on him too. It work both ways. Heal from that toxic shit. You'll have such a beautiful, long lasting life. You'll look more beautiful. You motherfuckers looking old as hell because y'all stressed the fuck out. Stressed the fuck out. You gotta deal with bills. You gotta deal with a nigga beating you, and you gotta deal with the highs and the lows. Addictions, more than likely, motherfuckers upon addictions together. Most of the time, the nigga definitely be on good drugs. Alcoholics, weed. I mean, there ain't even weed, honestly, because the weed don't do that shit to you. It be ecstasy pills, pill poppers and shit like that. Because weed keep you calm. Weed keep you hippie. Weed keep you mellow. I love weed. I tell people I love weed all the time. I smoke weed all my life. Weed helped me get through my worstest, my darkest days. Weed did that. But God said I didn't need that no more. I had to involve. I got to be fully clear or whatever, because they gonna supply that peace of me. You know what I'm saying? But something about weed, it blocks something that's up in weed. It blocks my psychic abilities, or my awareness. Like I still be in tune, but not nearly like if I'm not like I can time travel. I can hit different dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 and be able to memorize it. Whereas with weed, if I'm time traveling and I come back, it's like, damn, what the fuck was I? I'm trying to think about it all day, what the ancestors showed me. Cannot get it. Cannot get it. Or it take a couple of days for it to come back to me. As right now, it's like time I wake up out of it. Like I just like left and opened my door. Like that's how it is. Like I can literally see it. You know what I'm saying? Remember it as if I just left that realm, which half of the time I do. I time travel a lot. So it's just about getting woke, uh, realizing it's not okay, it's not love. Start healing yourself, because once you heal yourself, you can attract that same energy towards you, a healing spirit. right? You won't have to deal with none of these low vibrational entities. A man hit you, that's not a sign of love. Learn to love yourself. A man disrespecting you, you shouldn't be disrespecting him. He shouldn't be disrespecting you. Y'all should be some type of form of happy communication amongst one another, where y'all do not have to say or cuss and do all that crazy shit. That was me before. Nigga get me mad, boy. I call a nigga all type of bitches. Bitch, stop playing me. Woo. Fuck you think this is? Woo. Then I realized I need healing, right? I even whoop on a nigga, you know, after after being up in my very first relationship at 18, I lost my virginity, so I was crazy. After I got out of that relationship, I used to beat on my niggas. Luckily, I had good niggas that didn't hit women after that. Like I just want to be hitting up on them, but if I catch them cheating or something, or a bitch number up in their phone, I'm ready to fight. They don't want to fight though. I'm ready to fight. But I had to realize something was mentally wrong with me. That's not normal. Even though I had to do a lot of healing, that's when I started seeing patterns up in my life. Damn, this came from me getting my ass whooped. I got my ass whooped. My mama used to whoop me a lot. And I had a brother who used to whoop the fuck up out of me a lot. So I used to always get my ass whooped all the fucking time. And half the time she ain't never whooped my brother for whooping my ass. And he was like six years older than me. And he'll whoop my ass all the fucking time. On the daily. On the fucking daily. Right? So I thought that was normal to be with a man like that. So when he used to whoop my ass, I forgave him. Okay. First he said he would never do it again. He kept saying it. Then it started little by little, started getting worse and worse. Worse and worse as I was with him, longer and longer, and got far into that relationship. I said this nigga was gonna kill me. No lie. That nigga whipped my ass so bad I was unconscious one day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a fighter. I was tapping that ass too, like, but still, that's a man. Come on now. I ain't got that much power on a motherfucking nigga now. I can go half a toe, but ultimately, that's a whole fucking nigga. Come on now. So it's like, After that, I'm like, I ain't ever getting with no nigga. I'm like, I got about that shit. Had to do a lot of healing work. I naturally would just, once I get a relationship, I naturally just will be celibate for at least a year or two, just to heal. And I had to do a lot of spiritual work. I had my daughter. So once I told you, my daughter calmed me down a lot. So she had to do a lot of surgeries and stuff, and I started getting closer with God. And I started watching Oprah, spirituality. I wanted to get sent. I wanted to get healed. So it was just like those little steps to lead to big steps. Then I started becoming very, very fucking conscious. I was very godly into churchy like all the time, very religious. Then I'm like, wait, something to this shit. So I started learning my ancestors, learn where I came from. I had to go back in time. My daddy would always tell me, Papa, you would never get to where you going if you don't know where you came from. Because we were stripped of our culture. People here in America, everyone else has culture backgrounds except us. We can't identify with no one. You feel me? We like people rooted. They got culture food, how they eat, all that. We can't go back into time and know our culture. We was fed what they told us, labeled as what they told us was. Then that starts when I started learning I'm a original. I was already here. I'm a native, Morris Native American. I was already from the soil. I'm a Moabite. I had to learn who I am, right? Well, really, once you start learning who you is, consciously, it's just start coming in all aspects. You start healing, right? Because once you start learning who you is, you start learning what your ancestors was. Healing automatically come with that.
This isn't rain.
It's raining.
It's dark.
Okay, it's dark. That's my baby. That's my oldest one. She 15. She about to be 15. She special needs. I love her though. That's the one I say, grooming. Right? So, anyways, back to it. Start healing yourself. Start loving yourself. Is it toxic? Let it go. You cannot change that man. That's like trying to change a cheater. It's like I really want him to do better, and I'm gonna be a fixer upper. I used to be like that too, think I can fix a man. You can't fix no damn man. You better find a nigga that's here. Okay, because you gonna always become broken up in there trying to fix a motherfucker nigga. The only thing can fix a man is a motherfucker who wanna be fixed. Period. They gotta do that work. Because that's a mental work that they gotta do. That's some spiritual that they gotta do. That's some self healing that they gotta do. You can't do those things for that man. No matter how bad you see all this potential and how you can see how great he could be, he's not going to be that until he wants to do that. Until he want to do the work upon himself, or she want to do the work upon herself, vice versa. You know, sometimes you have women who beat mans too. All that. If she beating up on you, that's not love. Tearing you down every day, that's not love. You ain't gonna be shit. Ooh, you can't grow in that type of environment. You can't flourish. Let it go if it don't serve you. Become a better person. Heal yourself. If a person put their hands up on you, they degrading you, they pulling out guns all up on you, that is not love. Heal yourself. Heal that generational trauma. Okay? I love y'all. Send y'all peace, love, and healing. Stay woke. Hey, stay praying to them, guys.